YouTube. Hey Hassan, how are you? This is a scaffolding, the Ethiopian style. Huh?
Can you give me my debit card? Where are you going?
I don't have your debit card.
Where are you going?
Can you stop?
Dad, can you give me my debit card?
No,
Oh my gosh! Debit card.
I don't have it. It's in my car.
What about the keys?
What?
What about the keys?
The keys gotta be in my pocket. I gotta do video now. Leave me alone.
What? Was that necessary?
So, we decided to build the outside. It's about time to finish both sides of the building,
Oh my goodness.
because if we don't do that, what would happen is that I only have R10 insulation foam, really light foam up there. That's R10, and birds have been poking through it, and there's nothing protecting that piece. And I finally decided to go finish it with metal sheeting. So I got from London Eco Metal. They have been great. They're a company who installed the roof for me, and I purchased the siding directly from them. And it's gonna take about a week for it to arrive. And I have some leftovers here, this white one. So I have a design on my computer that I'm gonna finish it off. But Samsung is able to build this Ethiopian type of scaffolding. So I think I mentioned it before, in Ethiopia, because there's less of machines over there, a lot of things are done manually. And if you watch some videos online or some pictures, you will see people when they're building high-rise buildings, they build the scaffolding using locally available woods, sticks and stuff like that. And it looks very complicated the way they do it. But then with dimensional lumber in Canada, I guess it's much, I wouldn't say easier, but Samsung makes it look like easier. And so he believes in having a good base at the bottom, so that the sticks up here can work better. So this is about 40 inches wide scaffolding, and we need about 4 scaffolding to reach the top, the peak of the building. So we got 1, 2, 3, they're building 1 more, 4, and then a little more, a step more, basically 5 scaffolding to get to the top. And now I have to come up with how to cut it. But basically my design is simple. I have columns of 2 12 by 16, sorry, 2 by 12 by 2 by 12 by 24 feet, I guess, of columns, treated lumber going up. Supposed to have 4 of them, and then in between a rib panel of siding, a metal siding will go. And we already talked about how we're gonna be installing it. And one thing I was advised was, I was planning originally to go vertical strappings, vertical strappings, but the rib panels require horizontal strappings. So we purchased a bunch of those strappings over there, and we're gonna have to go horizontal. I don't like horizontal ones because to manage moisture, it won't allow water to find its lowest point. But we're probably gonna slant it by 1/8 drop, and that should allow water to flow easy. So it's taken us a week. I mean, Samson has taken him a week. I was just passing him numbers to build this. And today we are at the top. Hopefully we'll finish today for the scaffolding and we can start putting the strappings tomorrow. The metal sheeting are coming Thursday, Friday. Now the plan is going to have a light gray this way, a bluish gray in the middle, and then a light gray on that side. And this is supposed to also, the trim is mocha brown, and then I have some pieces of white at the top. On the other side, the difference on the other side of the top is going to be gray, light gray. Just because I have a leftover of whites, that's what I decided to use. Now, this metal sheeting, why did I choose to use that? I mean, it protects it from damaging. Like if something really hits the ICF, it won't gonna dent it, and it looks better and it's cheaper. My other option would have been cork spray. I'm still gonna do cork spray at the back because building scaffolding on this side is a bit pointless. Also, a lot of the below the deck, I'm gonna go cork spray for the front also, and on this side I'm gonna go cork spray as well. There will be a future garage up here, and when I originally planned to build the driveway, 17% grade, which is very, very steep. They offered me to use dynamite to break the bedrock up there, but that was a lot of money at the time. I might revisit that, and I might convince the city to spend the money, their own money, to do this, because majority of the bedrock sits on a setback. So someone told me I can ask the city to do it because it's on their land. So that if that happens, this area will drop by about 4 feet, which means that it will give me, I'm already at 6 feet over there. So when I start that step, that step level to the house is about 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. So if it goes down another 6 feet, that's 10 feet. So just by walking out of the house, I will have a 10 feet drop where the garage will be, and that would probably allow me to gain another basically second floor, right? If I match to this one, it will be 1 floor, so the garage can go at pitch 3 right about there, and I can go all the way right about there and down to there. That's probably is going to give me 35 feet out. 25 feet out to about 35 feet out that way. So 25 by 35 width, or maybe 30 by 35. I haven't decided yet. And then the grade will be about the way I plan it. It's gonna be better than 17%. So 17% is for every 100 feet of travel, horizontal travel, the road will drop 17 feet is what 17% is. That's a lot. Actually, that drop over there is about 16. Yeah, it's 16 feet. If I stand up here and take a measurement, do the vertical drop to the road is like about 15 to 17 feet. So I need to do better. I think if I turn that way, it will make it to 6%. So it makes the house finish better. But About the scaffolding here again, I don't have much to say except that he makes sure that he ties it to the concrete here at the leg, because he said the most important thing is to make sure at the bottom is very, very strong. So he makes sure this is anchored to the concrete here, and then that is also anchored to there, and there's a horizontal anchoring also, and then it goes very vertical. For every he decided to add another leg. So if I look at it that way, another leg like that, and that will allow it to be strong. And this is just the first platform, but on the second platform we have lumber going horizontally on each side, right? And then another lumber going vertically, and the platform or the lumber sits on top, and it's very, very strong. It doesn't shake. At certain points we tie it to the ICF, right? And that allows it not to move whatsoever. So far he's done 3 levels. He's working on the 4th one, and there's probably going to be one more of the 5th one. It's just be a step. Probably will not be doing the 5th one. It's about the foot up.
Yes.
Yeah. Samson, I'm talking about your scaffolding. Your amazing scaffolding here.
Yeah.
Huh? It looks so neat. He even got steps here, nice steps, and another steps over there. And then he has a handle to grab on, and so it's much easier. I mean, there's no other way to do the work here other than scaffolding, because if you rent any machines, the machines will not be able to come up here, so that doesn't work. It's because it's bedrock, it's all over the place. Hey, Asano! Somalian guy, yeah. So apparently this is how they do it in Somalia too, right?
Yeah.
Same thing
Yeah.
in Somalia?
Somali.
Yeah. So it's basically East African style, right? I should say, not Ethiopian style, but mainly Ethiopian style, because Samson is the lead. So, okay, I think that's all I can say about scaffolding. And I think I described a little bit of my project. This is actually lumber that I'm sharing from my buddy Corey. I borrowed this. I mean, he's generous enough to lend me this lumber. He used it for ICF bracing. I think he's gonna go with metal bracing from here on, not the zone system. And he won't need that much of lumber from here on, maybe a little bit. And hopefully I will do this very fast and give it back to him. That kind of saved me a lot, because to buy all this lumber is a lot of money. So, and that's helped out a lot. And with Samson ingenuity, we're able to build the scaffolding. Obviously, for most houses, I mean, in Kingston, probably some places still require scaffolding like this. However, because it's a bedrock town, it's Canadian Shield is in Kingston, Ontario, but most houses probably don't require this, because you can access them through the ground. Most houses are not built on the bedrock, and also, I mean, most houses are not that high. This is about the first floor is 9.5 feet to the ceiling, 10.5 feet to the second ceiling. There's a joist in between, so the ICF height is 21 feet, and then you got 10, essentially 11 feet high there. So it's about 32 feet from the flat part, right? 32 feet from the flat part, and if you add 6 feet the drop there, that brings it to almost 38 feet. So it's pretty high for 2-floor slab on grade house. That's very high. So yeah, definitely requires scaffolding. Now, I guess I can tell you we should be able to do this. We got the hang of it as well. Obviously, it's our first time to put siding, and I think we'll do a great job. Hopefully, this will get some employment for Samson. When I say employment, I mean people hiring him in this area more for putting a siding. He can do it much faster and much nicer because he's got experience in Ethiopia of building many houses. Okay, thank you. Bye.